Good morning, everyone. I'm Nicole Traum, and this is Lee Health's Healthcare Heroes Self-Care Moment. Thanks so much for tuning in. We've made it to Thursday. We're getting through another week, and as this week goes on, we've been exploring the idea of letting go. Yesterday, we talked a little bit about how we can let go of the stories that we tell ourselves. And this is something that we all do. And I feel like it's a lifetime practice, right? Of being able to notice when our mind wanders, when we start to go into this sort of fantasy world of the coulda, the shoulda, the woulda. It can make us feel elated. It can also make us feel really anxious. And so when we start to become more aware of where our thoughts go, we realize that we can let some of those things go, and it helps us to feel better in our bodies and in our minds. So as we're thinking today, I want you to again think about those stories that you're telling yourself, and maybe connecting some of those feelings that you get, that anxiety, that stress, that just restlessness, right, can come from these stories. And so we allow ourselves to notice them and then let them go slowly and come back to it again and again. That's the practice of mindfulness, is something that we stay steady with, right? That we can come back to again and again and again. And it's okay if we, falter, if we wander, if our mind goes all over the place. It's the practice is in the coming back. So as we move today, we're going to think about that hugging in and then expanding out. A lot of times we come into things and we're like, okay, I'm ready. And we just start to expand. And what happens with that is just like a flower, right? If a flower shoots up too quick and it doesn't have its roots, it may bloom, right? But it also is going to fall over at some point or get burned up because it doesn't have the sustainability that it needs, that structure that it needs. So as we hug in today, we'll think about that. That helps us to let go of the things that we don't need and really stay focused. So here we're going to sit up nice and tall. I'm going to scoot back a little bit. And as you sit up tall, place your feet right underneath your knees and allow yourself to really feel your feet pressing down. See if you can lift and spread your toes, and then even spread your fingers and just start to feel a little bit of your body waking up. Good. And then release your hands and slowly lower one toe at a time. If you have your shoes on, that's okay. You can still do this one. And then let's do it again. Lifting and spreading the toes, spreading the fingers, just feeling yourself extending and expanding. Good. Breathing as you do it. That's it. And then releasing all the way out. Let's roll the shoulders onto our back now and start to notice what we're feeling like. Keep your feet pressing down. You want to have that connection to the earth that helps us to remember that we can let go, right? Sometimes we think if we let go, we might fall over. We might not be able to stand up. But the earth is here to support us. That earthy quality, that steadiness is always there. We just need to tap into it. Good. Keep rolling those shoulders back. And we're going to make the movement a little bit bigger now. So remember, the feet stay on the floor. And then this time, as you bring your right arm back and around, you can turn your head and then bring the left arm back and around. Just turning, slowly giving yourself a little twist. Your circles with your arms might be more like a D or even a zigzag, depending on what you've got going on. So just remember, you want to go with what your body allows and not try and force anything. So just moving around and around here. You can use your opposite hand, so the hand that's on your knee, to kind of steady yourself so you can twist a little deeper. That's it. Let's do 2 more to each side. So inhaling and exhaling. Inhale. Good. And exhale. Perfect. And then coming back through center, let's come in and make some circles now. So just moving in your seat and feeling your hips start to release down. Feel the support of the seat underneath you and let yourself really release into that. That's it. Keep moving here as you breathe, as you let yourself soften. Good. And then notice your direction and change. Go all the way back around. Perfect. Letting yourself really feel that movement, feel that breath. That's it. Good. And then coming back in through center. Inhale, roll your shoulders onto your back. Lift your heart. Exhale as you round and pull your belly in. So slow and steady here. Inhaling. Good. And exhaling. Just moving with what you've got. You might even feel yourself now in your seat rocking forward and back, just waking up your spine and then letting go of any little bits of tension that you come in contact with. So especially in our low back, we hold a lot there in our shoulders. So as you notice it, just allow it to soften. Let yourself breathe. Let's do 2 more. Inhaling and exhaling. That's it. Last one. Big inhale and big exhale. Perfect. Coming all the way back up through a nice tall seat, feet on the floor. Arms are going to come up now. Squeeze your elbows back. Squeeze them back a few times, just feeling your shoulders moving onto your back. That's it. And now keep your shoulders pressing back. Start to inhale to the right and then exhale to the left. So just moving side to side, nice and slow. Letting yourself get that nice stretch, that nice length into the side body, the back body. Perfect. Good. Come back here, bring your right hand down, stretch your left arm up and over, feeling that stretch. Take another breath. Good, and then bring your left arm down, right arm up, just leaning back a little, stretching nice and deep, nice and full. Perfect job. Good, come on out now, and we're gonna stretch those legs out. So I'm gonna come back here, stretch your legs out so they're about chair distance. And from here, let's just start by inhaling and stretching up, exhaling as you lower down. So you might not touch the floor, that's okay. Inhale and exhale. As you move, as you press down into the floor, remember that you're connected, that you're supported, that you're working on coming back into this present moment and realizing all that's around you. Take a nice big inhale, a nice big exhale. One more time. That's it. Inhale and exhale. Good. As you come on up, hook your fingers, press your hands out, and just start to reach side to side. Try and keep your knees wide. That's it. Good. All right. We're going to bring our knees over to the right. So scooting over to the right. Bring your left knee into your hands, both hands you can do. Sit up tall and just start to crunch in. So draw your nose in towards your knee. That's it. Good. And then sit up nice and tall, just the left hand to left knee, and you're gonna open and close the knee. So try and sit up nice and tall, feeling that movement. If you flex your foot, it's gonna help those muscles to hug onto the bones so you feel a little bit more stable, a little more in control. That's it. This next time as you bring your knee out to the left, hold it there. Sit up nice and tall. If you want, you can extend your right arm, look out to the right. Good, take another full breath here. Perfect, and then come on back through center. Take your right hand to your left knee and now start to twist open to the left. So that knee's still lifted. Sit up nice and tall as you inhale. Exhale as you twist. One more full breath here. Good, and then come all the way back. Good. We're gonna bring our legs over to the left now, sitting up tall, and this time we'll hug the right knee in. So just start here by hugging the knee in, drawing your nose in towards your knee. Take a couple breaths, that's it. Perfect, and now keep your right hand on your right knee, and we're just gonna start to open and close the knee. So remembering to sit up tall, I'm pressing my left foot down into the earth to feel that support. Sometimes when you do this, you might feel some tension or maybe even get a little pop out of it. That's okay. And then the next time that you bring your knee out to the right, hold it there. You can extend your left arm and take a twist. So just breathing here, take another 2 breaths. That's it, sitting tall, twisting deep. Good, and then coming back through center, take your left hand to your right knee, start to twist open to the left, to the right, sorry. And then just stretch, one more breath. Good, come all the way back out. We're gonna come in and do a little forward bend. So as you come up to standing, you can use your chair here. You could actually use the seat of your chair. And we'll come in, and what we'll do here is bring your hands down to the chair and step your legs out. Let's do a wide-legged forward bend today. So reaching your booty back here, your thighs back, just start to stretch back. You can come in almost like a down dog, moving your hips side to side now. So bending into one knee and pressing into the opposite side. That's it. Feeling that stretch, perfect. And then we're gonna walk ourselves in and bow over the chair. You're gonna inhale as you look forward, exhale as you bow. So just coming in here, letting those back of the legs really stretch. Lower down to your forearms. Maybe you can even get your head onto the chair. What's nice about this is the chair is a little bit higher than even blocks would be for us. So it gives us a little extra support so you can soften. You can bend and straighten your knees a few times. Take 2 more breaths. Feeling yourself releasing, letting go. That's it, good. And then very slowly start to walk yourself on up. So coming all the way up, coming back to your seat, and taking that comfortable seat, but we're gonna sit here with our feet out in front of us. So sitting out, we're gonna do one more stretch here for our hips. This is a really good one for letting go of tension. I like to have a little movement in before we do it. That's why we did some different movements today. So from here, we're gonna take our right ankle to the left knee. And you'll see, I have it pressed here. Now, my knee drops down quite a bit. I teach yoga for a living, so that's normal, right? But for you, it might be a little bit higher. So if it feels like that, that's okay. Flex your foot, so pull those toes back, and then just gently start to press the knee away from you. So we're not forcing anything, right? I'm giving it a little pressure. It's starting to open. I'm breathing into that tightness. And then stay there, or inhale as you sit tall, exhale as you bow, feeling that stretch. Even for me, this is a deep stretch. Inhaling and exhaling. This is a great midday stretch or end of day stretch as well, especially if you feel tight in your hips. Remember, we're letting ourselves come into the present. Notice the sensations, feel them, bring your breath there, and then see if you can let them go. That's it. One more time. And then come on out, and we'll switch sides. So now we're gonna bring our left ankle to right knee. Remember, you're flexing your foot and starting to press that knee away. It's okay if it's not as low as mine. Inhale as you sit tall, and then exhale as you hinge forward. Really big stretch into the outer hip, into the seat. I even feel it kind of in my inner thigh a little bit. Just feeling that stretching as you go. Good. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Breathing deep. Connecting with what you've got. That's it. And then coming all the way out, coming back in, making some circles. Perfect. And now you can come in and take a comfortable seat in your chair. So I'm going to come in. I like to sit like this. I know not everyone does. So feel whatever is good for you. You can have your feet on the floor. You can sit on the floor. But have something behind you so that you can start to lean back. So we're going to come in today and we're going to do a breath that has a little bit of a pause in it. We've done this one before. We're going to take an inhale and then we'll pause at the top and imagine your breath is circulating through you instead of just holding your breath. And then we'll exhale it all the way out. So we naturally have a pause at the top and the bottom of our breath. And this is just going to make it a little bit more distinct. Let's just think of it like that, right? So letting yourself sit up tall here. Let's just start by turning within. You can close your eyes. Start to notice, just start to feel your body softening. Connect with your breath here, connecting with your inhale and your exhale. That's it. Feeling yourself as you fill up. Allowing yourself to empty back out. Softening into the seat. And even just starting to notice the things around you, noticing any sounds, whether they're near or far. Noticing any smells. Maybe you can smell coffee or breakfast. And then notice sensations. Notice if the air is cool or warm on your skin. Notice the way your clothing feels on your body today. Even start to notice the breath. Notice the place where you feel your breath meeting your nose. Following that breath in and out. Feeling your shoulders start to soften back. Your hips start to release. Good. And we're going to start to notice our breath now. So we're going to inhale fully. Pause. Exhale fully. Inhale fully. Pause. Exhale fully. Inhale fully. Pause. Exhale fully. Inhaling. Pause. Exhale. Inhaling. Pause. Exhale. One more round. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. Come back to the natural rhythm of your breath. Just take a moment to notice how your body feels. Notice any stories that come up. See if you can just let them go and feel this sensation right now, right here. And then start to bring your awareness back to the room. You can wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Start to feel yourself coming back. And then bring your hands in front of your heart. We honor this practice of letting go in big ways and small ways. However we can start to meet the present moment. So as we close today, I bow to you for your courageousness. Namaste. Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been Nicole Traum with Lee Health's Healthcare Hero Self-Care Moment. We'll be back tomorrow at 6:40 a.m. Have a great day, and we'll see you then. Bye, everybody. Namaste.